Hi Leos, how are you? I am so glad to be back. Okay, welcome to your June life and love reading. Mostly love, mostly love. I feel mostly love for you this month. Private reading link is below, and the extended reading is, that link is also below if you'd like to purchase that at the end of this. Pull a lot of clarifiers. Spend about another 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes or so going over the reading. Okay, Leos, let's get started. Leos, Spirit and Universe, what are the messages for Leos in June 2019? Messages for Leos in their love life, general well-being in June 2019. One more. Okay. So we're doing a 9-card spread, and then I'm also going to pull some significators. Interesting. Let's pull the significators real quick. Off the top of, not off the top of the deck, I'm going to shuffle. I don't even think I shuffled these. I mean, I don't think I cut these, did I? We won't cut them for the significators either. Please clarify each row for Leos this June. Please clarify each row for Leos. 2 more shuffles off the top of the deck. Okay, Leos, what is going on? Bottom of the deck, the moon reversed. Okay, so why does this have to do with some sort of secret coming out or manipulation? It's usually a pretty bad sign when the moon is reversed in terms of secrets coming out. It's not like, surprise, I bought you a house, right? It's like, surprise, I have another wife, I bought her a house, right? It's usually like really bad news that's being illuminated, or negative type of secrets. And so, which is interesting, and I wouldn't focus so much on the negative aspect, Leos, except for the fact that you have the 2 of Cups reversed and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. So this has to do with like disconnection, but needing the connection, right? That is what will make you happy. That is what you want, right? That stability. You want to stay. Okay, 10 of Cups. Knight of Wands reversed. Like, that has to do with something that is not temporary. Okay, you want to stay, and it's not able to happen for some reason. But what is this about? Okay, let's clarify, or let's pull some lack of transformation, lack of something to celebrate, feeling left out in the cold. Okay, I'm stopping right here. Leos, this is, you're getting your ego busted up a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry to say that. You're getting your ego busted up a little bit. But I think that this is, you are carrying more weight to this than needs to be. Okay, this isn't so much as in like, you think that someone else is holding some big secret. You are just feeling that, honestly, you're feeling a little out of control. This is something that, whatever's happening with this love situation is something that you cannot control. And that's not a bad thing. You know, the key with this Death card being reversed and the moon being reversed is these are 2 major arcana cards, all right? That's a pretty big deal. And this means that a major transformation will not take place, which means you're probably assuming the worst, or something that's being illuminated, you're taking it too personally, because it's nothing that needs to have some sort of major shift. So This is when, these are the situations, Leo, these jumping to conclusions, because you're fixed, right? Where you can get yourself into a lot of trouble because of your ego. So be a little conscientious of this. Now, okay, Four of Wands reverse. There's not anything to celebrate right now. Are you planning a wedding? Should you be planning a wedding? Is this wedding not happening? Okay, I gotta tell you a story. And I'm trying not to speak to them. But it's kind of saying that. I'll make this short because I know we want to get to the reading, but I have a really good friend I have so many Leo friends, okay? I have a really good friend that's a Leo, and his girlfriend, who they're going to get married. They're not officially engaged yet, even though they need to be. He is all torn apart right now because his girlfriend, who's been trying to get into residency, so been waiting to get into residency, she just got into residency, and it's in another state. And he doesn't want to go with her because he doesn't like the state or the town that she's in. And so he's going to stay here and run his business, which is a phenomenal business. He can work from anywhere. By the way, it's not like he's leaving a job. He works from home, makes a lot of money. We know how you Leos are with your luxurious lifestyles, right? So he could just pick up and go with her. They could buy a house in this other state, a beautiful house. She could get their residency, and then they could basically choose wherever they want to live in the nation, right? But he's all bound out of shape because he feels like she should have chosen a different residency, and she's leaving, but he's proud of her, and really they just need to get engaged and get married, but he's not 100% ready yet, even though it's going to happen anyway, but it needs to happen before she moves, and there's all, it could cause problems. Do you see what I'm getting at here with this? Do you see this? Like you can move and it's not going to uproot your life. Like he's not from here anyway. Like he moved here like 3 or 4 years ago. So it's not like he's uprooting his entire life and leaving all of his friends. And by the way, with travel these days, it's like you can just go here and go to the city for a weekend and go to this city for the weekend. I mean, traveling's so easy these days, isn't it? So that's what I'm sensing here a little bit. Okay, he feels so left out in the cold, but the only reason why he's not having something to celebrate is because he's not wanting to talk about building this strong foundation. Like and because everybody wants him to do it, he's just not doing it because it's like everybody's pushing. Really, and so we all need to just shut up and just let him do it, because if we would just all shut up, or if we told him not to do it, then he would. Okay, this is an ego bust. His ego is being busted up. But they're going to get married. He's ultimately going to go there anyway. Okay? This isn't short, temporary travel. Like, this is a trip. Right? Go do it. It's not what you want. All right? But it doesn't mean that it's not for the best. Okay? Right? There's some, like, short-sightedness here. There's some short-sightedness here. That's what this is about too. Okay? You want that union, but it's not available to you right now. Okay? But staying together brings you happiness. So there's like this disconnection on some level, but I feel like that's something that's in your control, or the communication of that is not taking place, and it needs to be. Because, like in their situation, I mean, he can control going there with her, he can control getting engaged, he can control talking about it, he can control his attitude, but he can't control that she has decided to go to this other state and do this amazing residency program. Okay? That he can't control, but he can control everything else about how he feels and where he is in it. So a very interesting dynamic here. So Leos, leave your comments below, because I'm curious if you have kind of something similar taking place in your life that has to do with, major shifts not taking place when they kind of need to. Or you thinking that they're more major than they really are, because he's not left out in the cold, all right? It's not that there's never going to be a celebration, right? This is a pity party. So leave your comments below, because I'm curious about your thoughts on this. Okay. Meeting or communication. All right, Leos. Center of the deck. Okay, the Emperor. Here you are. Okay. This is you protecting your own, taking control, being prepared so you're not stuck and feeling stabbed in the back. This is, I love that this card is reversed, because I think what's happening with this illumination is kind of, even though these are bad, usually bad secrets being revealed, and they really could be, like something really bad could be coming out and you're just distraught over it. But I think once you move past that, you're going to realize that it's not really as impactful as you felt that it was going to be. Does that make sense? Because disconnected but still emotional fulfillment. Okay? Not wanting to be alone, deciding to stay. So these are all leading towards the same end result. So while this energy is here, it is reversed, which means this is you stepping into your own leadership and saying, I want this for my life. I'm not going to allow myself to feel like this. There could be an earth energy, okay, coming into the picture. There could be an earth energy available, kind of a matriarch, someone that's advice giving, that you need to, you see how his back is turned to her, that you need to step in and listen to that, her motherly advice for you. Take it to heart, possible. And then here with the Two of Pentacles reversed, same, Knight of Wands reversed, not temporary energy, wanting to stay, not wanting to be on unsure footing, wanting to make a decision, wanting your feet to be on firm foundation. Same theme, same theme. And then we have, all right, the Ten of Pentacles, the World reversed, because again, we know this isn't over. We know you're going to end up together. We know you're both going to have a lot of money. We know you're both going to be successful. Okay, this is what people, outside people, Leos, are thinking about you in the situation. We know it's going to be okay. We know it's not over. Okay? We know, just like Aries too, you're fiery, so you're very passionate, and that's why we love you. But, when you're feeling a little imbalanced or uncertain, it can throw you for a loop, and then you could feel all like too passionate or not passionate enough, or your ego gets in the way, and then it can cause more problems. Five of Wands, internal battle. All right, what do I do? What do I say? I don't want to feel left out in the cold. I want something to celebrate. I want them to stay. All right, I want emotional fulfillment. I want success. Look at these cards you have here. The only thing getting in the way of these being the most important cards in this entire reading is you, yourself, and you. Right, me, myself, and I. Okay, there's money here, there's emotional fulfillment here, there's stability, there's groundedness, there's continuance. Okay, you are in between something not ending and something ending. You are in between not letting it impact you and being generous, or taking advice that will ultimately make you feel secure with your decision. You are standing in between emotional fulfillment and financial fulfillment. You're also standing in between, okay, deciding that you don't want to be single and being uncertain about it, wishy-washy. You can make that decision and wrap that up. That's why this is the final card, because you're having a really big internal battle. you're really not sure. It's like you feel like you should feel a certain way. And you never live your life in shoulds. Right? She should do this for me. He should do this for me. They should do that. I should do this. I should move, but I don't want to. It's like, no, dude, like, this is your life. And don't lose years of it because your ego's going to get in the way. Like, move forward and be happy. All of this is pointing to a big fat yes. Okay. Oracle card. Let's read. This is going to be important, Leos. Spirit and universe. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this. I have to look at it. 39. It looks like she's going to leap off of there, which is what you need to do. Las Guana. Sunken treasure, discovery of self, adventure. It's time to go on an adventure, Leos. Las Guana, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, tells us to pay attention to our dreams, to listen to the murmur of the waters, to note the patterns in the damp fallen leaves, to listen for the distant high sounds of angelic music among the stars. She also suggests soothing baths, hot tubs, jacuzzis, trips to the nearest spa or hot springs, and dips in the handiest sea, pond, or mountain lake. What this is really telling you to do, Leos, is become connected. Okay, you're fire. And you could have an air rising sign. You could have a fire rising sign. Like, this is telling you to get connected to your core, to the earth, because that's going to disconnect you from your ego. It's going to really make you feel and think about what you ultimately want in the long run, not about how you're going to win this one and be the winner right now. How are you going to win in the long run to make your life the happiest that it can be? That's what this is telling you to do, to get connected. Mud baths also help us quiet down and become strong enough to explore her territory, which is the earth and the waters, from the depths to the heights. As important as it is to explore the inner realms, she tells us that exploration of the outer realms is also vital. She suggests that we go places we've never been, try things we've never done, take classes in subjects we always meant to study someday, maybe even learn a language and see where that takes us. Explore widely and deeply in our own world so that we develop the adventurousness of our spirit. It almost goes without saying that she recommends exploring the fairy world. She also suggests kissing any metaphorical or actual frogs you encounter to test the princes or the princesses, but I don't know how seriously you want to take that suggestion. So, ha ha, funny, funny. But what this is really saying, Leos, get out of your comfort zone. Go somewhere, be in silence. Maddie, shh. You want to go to the dog park later? I'm so sorry. She was like sawing logs. Step outside of yourself. Get connected. Get reconnected to yourself. Be in nature. And think about, okay? Really think about the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And don't let this one inner battle, this one fight, this one scenario cause you to lose happiness that you could have forever. Okay? It is time to try something new and be excited about it. All right? Okay. I'm going to go to the extended. We're going to pull a lot of clarifiers. I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers on this energy right here because we certainly need that. And we'll go into a lot more depth. Those are usually about 20-25 minutes. I love you, Leos. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing your 6-month overview as well as your X spreads coming up soon, so stay tuned for those. All right, I love you. Bye.